Kevin Durant has just requested for a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, his top two destinations for this trade is the Miami Heat and the Phoenix Suns. Now, these are both the top seeds of the previous season for their respected conferences, so it does make it a little bit hilarious. But in this video, we're going to be doing two different scenarios of if either one of these trades were to be pulled off. Now, as you can see on the screen, we have the trade for the Miami Heat. Now, this consists of Kyle Lowry, Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero, and realistically, there'll be probably about 5 first-round unprotected picks for Kevin Durant. Now, would this trade go through in 2K? Absolutely not. Kevin Durant is untradeable. I think we all know that, unless you take off untouchables. But in this scenario, we have trade override on, so let's see if this trade will go through. It has been declined, but we are going to override the trade. Now, all we're going to do in this video is just simulate the next season. So we'll see how this season would go in a simulation. Now, is this best for his legacy? Definitely not. He should definitely stay in Brooklyn, I think. And I'm a Kevin Durant fan, but would he get a ring with either one of these teams? Most likely. Better chances than he does with the Brooklyn Nets. But let's get into simulating. We will just simulate through free agency, get into the team. I'll do a quick go over the team before we do. Now, before we simulate this first season, this is what the Miami Heat lineup is looking like. Gene Montero, a 68 overall, starting at their point guard. I'm assuming is, yeah, he was from the second round, pick 24 in the second round. Is instantly your starting point guard, and I'm gonna read. Yeah, it must be the only point guard on the roster. Look, a lot of money is going through these three guys. Obviously, Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo are still here, and the bench is looking terrible. Obviously, in real life, they would probably trade some assets to try and get a better point guard, obviously. But anyway, we're going to simulate this first season, and I'll see you guys at the end. At the end of season 1 for the scenario, Luka Doncic is obviously your MVP. I don't think it ever changes. We go 43 and 39, so we have a terrible season. Definitely not the first seed. We were the 10th seed. So with Kevin Durant, Jimmy Butler, and Bam Adebayo, you get the 10th seed. Would that happen in real life? I'm not too sure. KD only puts up 25 and 7 for I don't know. What's his shot tendency? I don't know. Jimmy Butler puts up 21 and Bam puts up 15. That's not enough to be a third option, but it is what it is. We're going to simulate the play-in, and can we even get into the playoffs? That's our first question, and we do. We get into the 8th seed, and we're going up against Cleveland. Their team is looking like Darius Garland, Karis LeVert. So pretty much the same. So we're going to simulate game by game, and if we can even get close to the finals, I'll be very surprised. This team underperformed greatly, and I'm just going to simulate the round. We got swept. 3 All-Stars on the same team get swept in the first round. Kind of sounds like the Brooklyn Nets this season. Maybe they didn't have James Harden, but it is what it is. Boston Celtics are your champions. I don't really want to do a second season with this team. We'll simulate through the off season and see if the team changed at all. But with a 68 overall as your starting point guard, I don't think that anything would go well. Okay, we've got, was that Max Strus starting at your point guard? Okay. It's better than a 68 overall. This team looks a little bit better, I guess. I got Blake Griffin on the team. KD and Blake Griffin reunites. Alright, we'll simulate a second season. May as well. So I'll see you at the end of it. Hopefully it goes a little bit different than the 10th seed. But I'll see you then. Okay, second season, 45 and 37. Katie's 8'22" ass can't get us into a 50 win. Katie on this game is very bad. But we are in the playoffs with the 4th seed. Let's have a quick look at our season stats. Katie puts up 24 again. Look, I don't know why he's not putting up 30 in this type of simulation, but we do get Cleveland again. Can we do the sweeping? But we don't, but we win in 7. Okay, and we got Boston, the reigning champions, and we lose in 7. In 6. So I didn't expect much at all. We got a higher seed than what I thought we would have, but anyway, we'll move on to scenario 2, which is the Phoenix Suns. So in scenario 2, we are with the Phoenix Suns, and the trade would look something kind of like this. DeAndre Ayton, Mikal Bridges, Jay Crowder, and 3 future unprotected picks. Now, probably more picks as well for Kevin Durant. Would this trade go through on 2K? It does not, but as again, we will have a trade override now. Can Kevin Durant finally lead a team that's not already 73-9 to the NBA Finals? Let's see with this team. Yes, they were the 1st seed, but they really got hit hard by the Mavs in the playoffs, so they might need a Kevin Durant to come save them. So we'll simulate through the whole off season. They can do whatever they want. I just had to re-sign DeAndre Ayton in free agency to make that trade work, because he would obviously be involved in the trade somehow. But other than that, I'll show you the team quickly and we'll get to simulating. So Chris Paul saw Kevin Durant was coming to town and absolutely got the hell out up of there, because he is like, I don't want any more drama in my life. He's probably on the Lakers or something like that. I don't really care. I'm not going to look. Cameron Payne, Devin Booker, Andre Iguodala is in our starting lineup. That is not good. Kevin Durant and JaVale McGee. Cam Johnson off the bench with Gary Payton II. Cool. This is not looking good either. So both of these scenarios don't look good whatsoever, but we're going to simulate this season and probably be the 10th seed again. I'm not going to be surprised. Kevin Durant in this game does not help any team that you put him on. Doesn't matter. So I'll see you at the end of this season. So once again, Luka Doncic is your MVP. Obviously, he doesn't run out of those. Chet Holmgren, yep, cool. Anthony Davis, not going to win one of those because he's not going to stay healthy long enough in a season. First team, no Kevin Durant because he is terrible in this game. And we did not make the playoffs, if you're wondering, with Kevin Durant on the team. And D-Book. So yeah, I don't really know. Season stats, 26 and 25, and then our 3rd leading scorer was JaVale McGee. So would this work? Definitely not. Obviously, Chris Paul would still be here. So yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if I want to simulate a next season. You know what? I'm not going to. I'm going to do a surprise 3rd scenario. It's going to be, I'm not telling you what it is, you're just going to have to have a look. I'll see you in a sec. You thought the Warriors dynasty was over. No, Kevin Durant just took a little hitchhike to Brooklyn, and he is now back in the Bay. He just wanted to take a little bit of a couple seasons off the playoffs, and they've got too many players. Okay, you just give him Paul Millsap, his old ass. It's been declined, but obviously we have trade override on. So I thought Muzi was starting over Kevin Durant. That's fine. But Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Kevin Durant is back. They have Draymond Green coming off the bench because screwed Draymond. I'm going to change Kevin Durant to a small forward, and then we will have another look. Small forward. He goes down in overall. Why? I don't know. Now, Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, and James Wiseman. Can this team win the championship? Only time will tell. Yes, this is absolutely not happening in real life. I'm just making this up, and we started the season very terribly. But I'll see you at the end of the season. And go away, I don't want to look at this. I'll see you at the end of the season. Yep, Warriors in 2. At the end of the season, the Warriors go 52 and 30. We're expecting a 60-win season. Yes, obviously. Giannis takes it from Luka, just snaps it out of his little hands. And Cade Cunningham is your Rookie of the Year. yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But we have a 50-win season. I'm very confused at how that happened because, and we're the 4th seed, because Kevin Durant has been an absolute cancer to the last 2 teams that we put him on. Simulate round, I don't really care. And we win in 5. That's crazy. In 6 because I can't count. And we get the 8 seed. We absolutely sweep them. And we've got the Clippers, and we sweep them too. And we've got the Miami Heat, which is the other team that Kevin Durant did get put on. Simulate round, and we lose. I was starting to get a little bit too confident. Okay. Alright, there you go, guys. It was just a fun little video today. Just putting Kevin Durant on teams that he might get traded to. I am absolutely shocked that the news came out that he did ask for a trade. I didn't think that was happening since Kai, you know, opted into his player option and wasn't going to sign elsewhere. But now he is probably going to get traded to the Lakers. Most likely that's where he's going to end up. He's either going to get traded to a team, they're going to buy him out, then he's going to sign with the Lakers. Either one, it doesn't. It's going to happen. Where Kevin Durant is going to end up, I have no idea. I've honestly got no idea because it's really up to the team. It's not up to KD. He has preferred options, but the team's going to do what's best for them. And has their trades been the best in the past? Not really, but only time will tell where he ends up. I'm excited and nervous to see where he is. But it's definitely not going to be Golden State, unfortunately. Now, that is all from me. My name's Matt. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe. It really helps me out. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.